there guys, how you doing today? We're going to play Short-Lived, a fairly tough special mission on BTD5 mobile and Flash version. So the first thing I have to say is that I think the mobile version is slightly broken. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be this way or if it's just made it a lot easier than the Flash version or what the heck is going on, but I noticed something really sad about this special mission. But I decided to play it the right way because I know the way you're supposed to play it, just in case they do end up fixing it or just, I don't know, I just made it tougher on myself to make it more fun overall. Basically what you could do is after, well, first of all, let me explain what the heck you're supposed to do on the special mission. You're supposed to beat rounds 1 to 65 on one of the first maps, which is Monkey Lane. Definitely an interesting map to play. But each tower that you build will only last 10 rounds. That's why it's short-lived. You only get a tower for 10 rounds. So if you buy a really expensive Super Monkey Plasma Robo something, you know, then he's gone after 10 rounds. You wasted all your money. So that's definitely a bad way to do it. So like the main way you're supposed to play is to basically build exactly what you need for 10 rounds and then just wait, and then build exactly what you need for 10 rounds and then wait, or so on, something along those lines. And in the meantime, just save up some money. If you got a bunch of money, that's awesome. So the way you can technically cheat on this one, which, like I said, I'm really not sure if it's supposed to be this way or if it's just kind of a glitch or what the heck is going on, but you could sell towers after like 9 rounds. And what that does is it means you only lose, you know, a couple $100, you know, per $1,000 instead of losing every single bit of everything that you just spent on that tower. So if I buy a $10,000 tower, I could sell it for $8,000. You know, it's freaking awesome. You know, that's pretty sweet. Instead of losing that $10,000 completely. So yeah, it's kind of a lot easier when that is the case. So I decided not to do that. I decided to play it the right way. I decided to play it like the towers disappear after 10 rounds. I didn't sell anything, and I actually knew about this. I didn't just be like, oh wait, I noticed afterwards that I could have sold things. I'm gonna pretend like I just made it skillful. No, I actually did this for a reason. I wanted kind of a challenge. I also wanted to try and make myself, you know, have some fun with it. Yeah, you know, everybody loves fun, right? So I got a couple quick tips for you guys. The first tip is definitely build only what you need. Try and build exactly what you need. Try and build stuff. Try and not do a random upgrade during the middle of your tower's existence. For example, do not try and upgrade something 8 rounds in. That's obviously a big waste of money. You'd much rather just buy a new tower and upgrade him. So with my boomerang here, I'm like, oh man, should I just upgrade him up to 2-3? I should. If I did upgrade him to 2-3, I would kind of waste a couple of rounds with him, and it would actually probably be better off if I just bought a new boomerang and just made him 2-3. But I don't really know. I guess it really doesn't matter too much. I'm just kind of confused on what I should do, and I decided, you know what, glue gunner is probably a good way to go about doing this. Also, kind of a spike factory would be kind of nice as well, but I don't think I'm going to go with the spike factories. Stupid spike factories. Screw you, spike factories. So we did a pretty solid job. That glue gunner is pretty solid. So another awesome tip that I can give you guys is the glue gunner is key, my friends. The glue gunner is your best friend today because he's a reasonably cheap tower, and he does a really good amount of balloon popping power, especially on this level, especially where he is right now, because he's going to glue just about every single balloon that's going to come out on plentiful rounds. Plentiful rounds, I must say, plentiful rounds. Also, road spikes are your friend, guys. Road spikes on this level are just plain amazing because you can just keep buying a couple sets of road spikes here and there, and you know what, make yourself survive a lot longer and not have to spend tons of money on towers all the time. You know, instead of spending, you know, $50,000 on towers, just buy a couple sets of road spikes. On the other hand, if you have a lot of problems going on in here, you know, right around the 35-ish range, if your glue gunner is really not that amazing, maybe get a spike factory instead, because if you buy like 4 sets of road spikes per level, the spike factory is definitely worth it in that case. And also, it's just not kind of annoying to have to build road spikes all the time. Nobody really likes to do that. Everybody likes to just build a spike factory and just be happy with him. But as usual, he will disappear after 10 rounds, and he's just going to be boop, gone like that little boomerang right there. He just popped out of existence, and then we get a little bit scared. Like, yeah, well, I don't know, our glue gunner should be able to handle these guys, right? I don't know. But I also decided to go for a ninja for this extra regrow popping power. Also, I figured on level 42, we're going to need some camo detection anyways, and on top of that, we got another level on level 47 that we're going to need him. And I figured, you know what, 10 rounds later, we're still going to have him for level 47. That's a pretty darn solid investment right there for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But sadly enough, our spike factory is going to disappear pretty soon. Also, I figured ninjas would be pretty darn good versus ceramics as well. Pretty darn good being the keywords there, because he's obviously not fantastic. If your glue does wear off too early, you're going to have tons and tons of balloons all over the place. Now, another quick technique for you guys is to not build any towers in between rounds. Always start the round, then build your tower. Now this is kind of one of those sticky situations because, yeah, it requires a lot more micro. Yeah, balloons might start leaking through right at the beginning here, but you got to be quick with it, guys. If you're quick with it, you're going to be happy. So you can tell my ninjas cleaned out most of those guys. I built the glue gunner on level 41. And instead of before level 41, I built him on level 41. And technically, that makes him last more rounds because it only counts as a round when you press the next button. So realistically, it would only last 9 rounds if I built that glue gunner like that, but I didn't have to do that, so it was freaking awesome. Yeah, awesome sauce. Also, you can tell, instead of building tons and tons of camo detection, what am I doing, guys? Right, yeah, absolutely. I'm building just some road spikes. Road spikes are okay. It's okay to use road spikes. They're not that bad. Not that bad in this short-lived mission. It still kind of upsets me that they made it so ridiculously easy on the mobile version that you could just sell things. I really think that that's not supposed to happen, and I hope they fix it soon, because I don't want people cheating and getting short-lived $1,000 of monkey money all the time really darn easily. I don't like that. Anyways, again, Bloon Chipper, build them quick, fast, awesome sauce. Yeah, we're going to take these guys down. Also, I think the Bloon Chipper definitely does make this a lot simpler, guys. A lot simpler. Sadly enough, I did lose some lives. I thought my spike factory was still there. I thought I was going to deal with those guys, and I didn't. I wasn't able to do that. So that made me a little bit sad that I lost some lives. Sniff. Sniff, sniff. I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. Oh, no! So again, just get your balloon chipper. Get something that's going to glue the things. Obviously, 2-3 glue gunner, my favorite glue, or not even 2-3, 2-2 glue gunner should suffice versus most of the balloons. And then you're probably going to need some balloon pop power in there as well. I decided to go with a 3-0 cannon and a 2-3 boomerang. I felt like that was a really solid combination right there. And then if the 2-3 boomerang disappears, that's okay. We still got a 3-0 cannon. He can do a pretty darn good job. Not quite as great versus some of those regrow balloons, but versus most of the other balloons, he can deal with them fairly easily. Also, don't forget, you just need some ceramic pop power. So whatever the heck pops ceramics is your best bet. Whatever you think pops ceramics the best, even if it's just a silly little tack shooter or some ice towers or something along those lines. Even a mortar if you really want to. I'm not personally a huge fan of the mortars for ceramic popping power, but if you want to, the burny stuff, you like the burny stuff, you're going to burn off some layers there, so that could definitely help you out. So you're noticing the big thing about my defense right now is that I don't have very much. I'm defending fairly well, and the huge game changer right now is the fact that I have $19,000 saved up. 19,000 mother effing dollars. That's a delicious amount of money. Also, don't build any farms on this one, because it doesn't actually make you any money. You'll actually go almost even with the amount of farms that you build. If you did the cheater way and you sold the farms, yeah, you'd make tons of money, but I didn't want to do that cheater way. I wanted to do the real way, and I wanted to make this thing pretty darn fun. So yeah, farms, don't do them. I tried them out, and I actually tested to see if I made money or if I didn't make money a long time ago, and you don't make money. It's as easy as that. You just straight up don't make money. Also, don't feel bad about using road spikes. Like I said, earlier in the game, I don't care about using road spikes. Even if I used $1,000 worth of road spikes over the last few levels here, I'm technically saving money because I don't have to build that $1,000 worth of towers. Yes, it's nice. Of course, you gotta, you be reasonable with it. You can't just build road spikes non-stop all the time. It's not gonna work for you. Not gonna work for you at all. And the key level here is level 56, my friends. Level 56 is the key level. Because you want to know what you're going to do with level 56? You're going to be like, oh man, guess what I can do with my level 56 right here? I can build anything that I desire. Because by the time you get to level 65, the game will be over. So yes, on level 65, or level 56, don't worry about, I need to wait as long as possible to build some stuff. No, don't even worry about it. Just build everything you want. But again, plan for the future. What are going to be the hard levels? Level 62 is going to be some camo balloons. Level 63 is going to be lots of ceramics. Level 64 is going to be lots of Moabs. Level 65 is going to have 2 BFBs. So yeah, you're going to have a tough time with those guys if you don't plan accordingly. Obviously, an Arctic Wind probably isn't the best thing to do. Just go with 2-3 glue gunner. Those guys are pretty cheap, pretty darn effective versus all the balloons. Arctic Wind could work. Probably not the best way to go, but yeah, just do something like that. Also, you're going to need a lot of Moab popping power for level 64, so keep that in mind, and you'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. I think 2 balloon chippers should be able to deal with level 64 if you're doing alright with your coins and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, be a little bit worried about those guys if you have like pretty darn crappy balloon chippers. Also keep in mind that your balloon chippers might disappear. Like your first balloon chipper that you build on level like 52 or 51 or whatever the heck you built that guy, he might disappear. So you gotta be a little bit careful with that stuff. You need at least 2 balloon chippers, else you're gonna lose. And that's all we're gonna have today. So as always, thanks for watching and have a super duper delicious day. Hey there guys, I'm Super John Bumbo, also known as Chris. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, or favorite any of them that you want to. Also, we've got a bunch of other cool videos here if you want to check them out. We got just a random video, we got Bloons Monkey City, or if you want to check out random mod series, those are personally my favorite videos to make. Also, we got a new channel here called Super Science, so if you haven't checked out any of my science videos and you just want to learn something, go ahead and check that out. Thanks for watching guys, and have a super duper delicious day.